Yo, Nearest, though. Here to save the day. Oh, I thought that Nearest was going to come flying by and take us after him. That would have been cool. Oh, there he is.
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
The Gauntlet Runner is nearing its limit. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the Caradrius. But we don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Luis, to the destruction he would cause.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm.
Cool animated cutscene, please, that you didn't give me when we first...
now, get in! I'll just fire up the...
I want a cool animated cutscene of the Gauntlet Runner flying again.
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times! Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
This better not be some kind of 1v1 between me and Luis. I will be so furious.
We can fight them together. No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you. No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Nearest does all the work?
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
Why are you standing on the deck? Get in there and get to work!
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line!
And then they all died. Oh, cutscene?
We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Got it. We're powered.
Not good. They're going for the Skyrunner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
There was a time where Heisme hated the Parapus? Did I miss that plot arc? Like, when was that?
We fly!
Oh, I love that.
What? A noble must protect his people! Take this! Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady. Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What? What are you?
Let's fly!
Bro, they didn't even kill Alonzo in his rank up. There's no way I believe that they're killing any of these main characters. All right. I don't know what it is. That just didn't really feel that epic to me. I don't know why though. It just didn't really get me excited, to be honest.
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable.
Brother, there is no shot that I've lost anything, really. Not for a second do I believe that, even slightly.
However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
C, all of the above.
They're the same thing.
But they are not. The king shouldered the people's pain all he could, and still his paradise never came. You need only look at the kingdom now to see that. But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed.
Top 10 things people say when they've lost an argument.
So be it.
This again?
Such intense magla!
Did you drop your weapon?
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength! How? happening so quickly?
Behold, this is the Royal Scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world. You are unfazed by the melancholy.
Hey, he looks pretty phased.
Drink deep of the magma.
Like, do you hear that? That sounds phased.
Oh no! Not again!
That's not the metal heart that you normally use.
Stop! No! No!
Yo, just like my boy Botlin said he would.
This can't be! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey! Please!
My obstacles are clear. The boy
Open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up.
Yo, hearts are overrated, bro. Is this where Roxas shows up and saves the day? Oh, the Vitruvian Man. This will solve all my problems.
Where? Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done? I ripped out my... I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, you're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy.
So we just need to use the Izanagi from Naruto.
In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
Is this game really about to, like, break the fourth wall?
An illusion? There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell.
Okay, I see that you too have studied under the teachings of Madara Uchiha.
I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that.
Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Are you the final villain? Your voice got really angry at the end there. What? Oh my goodness, we're in Persona 5.
Isn't this?
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people.
Well...
Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story. Just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
Falcon chat. Play through the entirety of Royal for the 7th time. It's the only way you can beat the game now. What is going on, bro? I'm wondering the same thing.
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
Yeah, what about my friends?
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe.
What?
That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all.
Not in a million years that I have standing in, like, the Shibuya crossing in Japan on my bingo book for this game.
You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
Her voice.
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything, with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure.
It was really all illusion? Even magic?
You still don't believe me. Why is that?
This isn't real. I don't believe that Japan is a real place. I haven't been there before. When you load up Persona 5, it says everything in it is like a fiction or whatever.
This place? I know it's not real.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia. In the place you loved reading about so much.
You just gave up that this isn't real? Because you said reality is unchangeable, but then you say stay here in Utopia, implying that this Utopia is not reality. Idiot.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
They really made a game where they put you in Japan and then you have to say Japan sucks at the end? I've been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world?
You mean you deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is utopia?
I understand now, it's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And?
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier, right?
The melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Gallica did that little music spell at the very start of the game 80 hours ago. It's a bit much of a callback, I gotta say. Magic hasn't been lost. Yeah, because we can still sing.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly, I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything.
Of course, this all has to be tied back together with the fact that Atlus can never make a game without amnesia.
Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child.
What?
Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
Are you the king? You're the king? You don't look anything like him.
Who are you?
Me. If I were to call myself by a name you know.
I'm your daddy.
My name is Hethlodius V. I once reigned as king.
Okay.
Or, I am half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain, and gave rise to you.
You're the king's version of what the protagonist was for the prince at the start? His, like, other half persona or whatever?
And this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me. This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me the discarded shadow of idealism.
Never in a million years would I have expected the way that you look to be what the king that I knew the face of to look like as when he was younger.
I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across nigh endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world, it was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I cannot bear to lose my child a second time.
Bro, I can't take you being my dad seriously at this point in the game. When he said do this as your father, I could not help but laugh.
If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
Yeah.
Yes.
You are on the cusp of dying at Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality?
Dad, you suck! I'm so much better than you!
I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it.
Alright, chat, we're gonna beat up our old man.
Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
Seriously?